Sonic the Hedgehog 2006, a game hated on even 23 years after its release. A game intended to revive Sonic for his 15th anniversary instead just dug him a bigger grave. And so much so, people still constantly talking about this game. While people like Chaos X, the creator of Project 06, have done a lot of good for 06, showing how good the game could have been if given enough time, it doesn't deny the fact that it's still extremely hated. This game has an incredible amount of bugs, glitches, clunky controls, bad collision, missing voice lines, and the list goes on and on with the amount of things that are wrong with this game. But the thing is a lot of great things about this game gets overshadowed by how bad the game runs. Like some of the best music that we've ever received inside of the Sonic series, amazing level design, introducing characters like Mephiles and Silver, and genuinely good story for the likes of Shadow and Silver. Sorry Sonic, I just can't include you within that list for obvious reasons. But anyway, the one thing I actually think gets rarely talked about and is super underappreciated is actually the art style of Sonic 06. And that's what I want to talk about within this video, is how much I genuinely love the art style of Sonic 06. But I think the first thing that I want to talk about when it comes to art style is actually the CGI and actually how good it looks inside of 06. This was directly bouncing off the amazing CGI work done with inside of Shadow the Hedgehog, and 06 even doing a better job at it. The opening cutscene for 06 is truly beautiful, and the model for Sonic looks great and truly makes for one of the most memorable moments inside of Sonic. And the same can be said for the ending. While playing this game, you might actually be thinking, thank God it's finally over. But for a moment in this beautiful cutscene as the game fades away to black, you kind of feel sad that it's over and just how far you've come inside the game. And is truly one of the more touching final cutscenes of any Sonic game. And I think the same can be said for Shadow and Silver CGI cutscenes as well. I think the models just bring out a lot of life and expression inside of those characters. So much so that you can truly feel the pain or determination they have without them saying a word, and truly makes for some badass moments. Some of the best moments we've ever received for Shadow is because of the CGI moments that he has inside of Sonic 06, and I think the CGI is one of the best parts inside of the entire game. But stepping away from CGI and moving on to the official art. But when it comes to the official art for 06, a lot of people say that they look almost rubbery. And in a way, it does look like they're made of rubber, but I still think that it is amazing art, and I love all of the different poses from each character, giving them all unique art and truly giving them a lot of life inside of these renders. These renders also make the colors really pop out of each character. I think one of the best examples of this is actually Mephiles' official render, where in just one image you can tell how powerful and genuinely how ominous this character truly is. But these renders also do a great job on the detail of the characters and expressions all being super unique for each character. And I wish they would genuinely take more inspiration off the official art that 06 had for each of these characters. And for being a game that was supposed to be the next gen Sonic game, you can really feel that from the official art, and as a kid looking through all of these arts before the game officially released, it truly got you excited not only for this game, but the future of Sonic, as these were pictures and different renders that we had never seen before. And the art style of these characters truly made you feel like you were playing a futuristic Sonic game. And the same can also be said for the box art, with really setting the tone and telling players that this is the next gen or the future of Sonic. With Sonic running towards the cover and having a beautiful landscape of Kingdom Valley and somewhat of a blur effect to really show just how fast Sonic is moving inside of this box art. And I think arguably this is just one of the best Sonic covers we've ever received. And again, just the expression on Sonic's face, that you can truly see the determination on him, and also that cocky smile, you can just tell this cover is oozing in Sonic's confidence. Another really big point to make, and why I enjoy this art style so much, is actually just how much they all fit inside the human world. As we all know, Sonic 06 is based in Soliana, a country within the Sonic universe. And this country having more of a real-life look to its country and its people. A lot of times in Sonic, they choose to make humans look more cartoon-like, for instance like Chris Thorndike or even the humans that you see in Sonic Unleashed. Or on the other hand, you also have the movie where it ends up just changing Sonic and Friends' entire look. And while I don't think that those styles look bad by any means, the thing I love about 06 is how much Sonic keeps a design that stays true to him. He genuinely looks like he belongs inside of this human world. He really doesn't look out of place. I mean, sure, if you saw Sonic speeding past you while grabbing coffee out in the town, sure, it would look weird in real life, but in a video game world, he actually looks great here. And I genuinely would like to see this design come back in the future in an adventure-style game. But that being said, it's a real shame that this art style was never used again after 06. And after 06, a lot of original new art styles that Sega used to do are never really ever used again. I mean, if you really think about it, after Unleashed, nothing has really ever changed inside of Sonic's art style or design. There's been a few new renders every now and then, but nothing really different from the past couple of years. It's just simply a new pose, but just Sonic looking the same. I think to the casual fan that rarely plays Sonic, you should still be able to distinctively tell a game's art style from one another. And that just hasn't been entirely the case within recent years. It's fine for Sega to play it safe and not change Sonic's design too much, and I think 06 and Sonic Boom's backlash might be a big reason on why they do play it so safe with all the character designs. The two times that they really tried to change up the art style just happened to be the two worst Sonic games, and the two games that have been talked about for years and years on how bad they are. But I really think that shouldn't define them changing up the art style. Just because the gameplay is bad doesn't mean that the art style is the big reason on why people hated it so much. When it comes to 06, I love the art style and the way that all the characters look, and even Sonic Boom, I actually don't mind their character designs. The only one that I kinda somewhat disagree with is Knuckles. But I don't mind the rubber look or the incredible amount of sports tape on all of them in Boom. But in general, I'd really like to see them possibly change it up for a game or two. I mean, look at the way the fans react to new super forms. I'm sure if they change up the art style and did it the right way, fans would react the same way. I know it's damn near impossible to please every single Sonic fan, but I think that we would appreciate a new design or something that looked like a past art style. It doesn't even have to be like 06. Even if you took inspiration from maybe the adventure art style, I think people would still genuinely love that. But ultimately, do I think Sonic 06 has the best art style? While I don't think that it has the best art style that we've ever received, I do think that it deserves to be in the conversation for the best. And it definitely gets more hate than it should, and it is extremely underappreciated. But let me know in the comments below what your favorite Sonic art style has been out of any Sonic game. I would love to know what you guys think in the comments below. But with that being said, guys, I do hope that you guys enjoyed the video, and be sure to hit the like button if you did enjoy it, and also be sure to subscribe because it does help out the channel a lot, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.